I'm gonna get a win on Necrobinder. Obtain a relic. First 3 cards you get are upgraded. Silver Crucible is pretty good. I'm gonna take it. Think about it this way. Whetstone upgrades 2 random cards in your deck. This upgrades 3 random cards that you want. So, it's definitely worth more than a chest. So I think the value prospect is pretty good overall. What are we doing here for elites? I think it might be something... that. Yeah, that's fair there, Lara. Be nice to learn it yourself. I don't blame you if you want to cheese it at some point so you don't see too much. Definitely just learning a new character right now, so it's a bit of a struggle with this one. I'm surprised how much I've struggled with this one. They've got a very different like pace to their playstyle. I think is why I've been having difficulties. Build out your crew and your ship, weapons, using various resources, generate things that go up against other players in async multiplayer. The lines in the game are not nearly as good as the Bazaar's IMO, though. Oh. I mean, that's okay. Bazaar lines are really funny. You saw too much of the other characters in SDS1, that's why you mained Watcher. That's fair. Yeah, Watcher came in so late that a lot of people didn't know anything about him. Deal 18 damage, add a soul to your draw pile at hand, and discard pile. That's insanely good. First attack each turn does 75% damage. That is so fucking strong. I'm gonna take that. That opens up some really funny options. So if I pick up one of these cards, are they going to be... How's this work? First time... Wait. First 3 cards you see are upgraded. So we're gonna want Vulnerable as well. I know Remove is OP. I was just looking at the options. Okay, give me more gold. It is a lot of gold. Might end up changing my route to get another shop now. Do a couple of those. Take 0 damage. Oh, cool. Not my favorite hand. Whatever. Could have been worse, I guess. Could have been all strikes. Okay, we should have him this turn. We should have him this turn. We don't, but we should. That's okay. We didn't take any damage. That's good. Good enough. Yeah, I think this lethality thing is going to be really fun. Draw 4 cards. Ethereal. Reeve. I definitely want Invoke. It's a lot of extra mana. If we can get enough of those and have them looping, that would be really good. Rip. Ooh, we got Bodyguard Unleash. That's a nice combo. Darn, that's some big damage. That's pretty good. Maybe I should have split my damage there. I definitely should have split my damage there. That was a mistake. Oh well. I'll probably... The upgraded lethality is like crazy overpowered, seemingly. Look at this damage output. That's wild. What do we got? I love upgraded Defy. Otzi deals 10 damage. Add retain to a card in your hand. I think we're going to take the Defy. Defy is insanely high value. taking 2 damage, which is 1 damage, I guess. Wait, my math was wrong. My math was very wrong. Lamau. This is definitely a dexterity fight, I think. Just gonna bonk away. We're gonna be eating some damage on this one for sure. And so be it. Is doing 12 damage. And I'll just block up. Lethality is really good for this fight. Because of the way their block functions. Okay, this is awesome. I'll reduce your damage bigly. Just gonna kill this dude outright. And then a little bit of extra HP here. Actually, I should have done the math on that. Maybe that was dumb. If we live, it was smart. If we die, it's dumb. Okay, it was a genius move. Genius move, actually. I've decided. Okay, start poking away at you. We should have the kill next turn, hopefully. But yeah, I'd like to get some vulnerable going. We do not have the kill. It's gonna reduce your damage the most. And we're gonna have a really decent hit next turn, hopefully. With Unleash. Doing 19. Poke away at you. Finish you off. And you're doing 9, so we'll have to block rather than invoke. Osti, not Otzi. Oh my god. Like the prefix for bone, yep. That's crazy. I've been saying that shit wrong all day. How did I not get diagnosed with dyslexia? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Do the extra damage there. Good stuff. We took pretty minimal damage across this whole fight. I'm very happy. This one is normally a total pain in the ass just because of how long it takes. Interesting. Retain. Deal damage, 11 damage X times. Got that extra mana gen. We got that lethality. No. It's fine. So I guess we're gonna undo this part of the... that way instead. We've got the extra shop. I'm a sword enjoyer. +3 strength is decent. Hey, this is an interesting fight. Normally they don't mix these two guys together. This guy's a really quick kill. Should be able to get him in 2 turns. And this is the high damage early, slower scaling one. Perfect. And this guy's dead next turn. That's awesome. Holy shit, that's really good. I need some Vuln into the deck. Vuln is gonna make this deck really pop. Wisp is also pretty good though, especially since I'm using an X card now. We've definitely got a really oh right, I was a little upset for a second there, and then I realized I have no right to be upset. Is what I asked for. Do you give me 2, or do you stop exhausting? You get retain. Ooh, I like that actually. Okay. really nice starting draw. Holy shit. That was an S tier starting hand. Very, very nice. This is rare for this fight to go this smoothly. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so we'll invoke. And you're doing 19 damage twice, which is already more than I need. I'm actually just gonna hit him with it once, because the second one's mostly wasted. Okay, what do we got? We got another invoke, so we're gonna be able to chain that together, which is awesome. No, I can't, because he's got Hardened Shell. Shulking Colony cannot lose more than 20 HP each turn. Yeah, there's lots of stuff like that in this game. Got Mercury Glass, that's really nice. And we got Putrefy. Pretty good. I'll take a Putrefy. How do you get buffed? 3/3. It's pretty good. I'm gonna do it. Oh, this guy's from later level. Interesting. Just gonna get the vulnerable on him. Do the way that works. He should get completely owned this next turn, assuming I draw. Okay. Did not really draw what I wanted, but we're fine. Okay. Boink. Big damage, dude. Prop burger, essentially bread wrapped around mixed ground beef, veggies, and butter put on the bread. That sounds awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can get multiple lethalities. I didn't even consider that. That's really good. Okay. Swift. First time you play this, draw a card. Eternal Feather is juicy. I'm gonna take Feather. When you play a soul, random enemy loses HP. That's cool. I'm gonna take Feather. I think Feather's really good. And we'll do this. That's really good. Yeah, it's solid. Okay. That's gotta get buffed. Now we've got 150% damage on our big boy move. That's gonna hit like a fucking truck, dude. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna wait on Putrefy for now. We're gonna let ourselves get all this stuff to set up. I'm just gonna tank this hit, it's fine. Okay. Here's my other lethality. Got enough to cast that. We're gonna hit so fucking hard with this thing, holy shit. Okay, so we'll do the combo this next turn. Oh, that one isn't retained. Okay. Here we go. 27 times 7. Let me calculate. 27 times 7. 189. Okay. I'm just gonna do a partial. Nice juicy hit. And we're gonna get a nice big hit on the next turn here. Nice. Beautiful. That is some crazy damage. Okay. Just defend up. Sweet. That is crazy. Crazy value. Whenever you play Soul Summon 1. Yeah, the boss explodes itself at the end of combat. Oblivion's decent. I think it's just a solid card. We're fighting Crab, and we got this guy. Such malice paints your heart. We should share the same paint. Oh, we would share the same paint. If you knew what's befallen me. There's no peace on your path. Take a part of me. Ease your burdens. Got Pale's Tears. If you end your turn with unspent mana, gain 2 mana. Doubles block gained from a card. Goes to sleep for 2 turns. I don't know what sleep means. Remove 5 cards from your deck after each combat. Randomly add 1 back. Upgraded. Combat. It's probably Pale's Tears with our deck. We're really trying to mana max, yeah. The mana is worth so much to me. We got a really juicy path here. Gives me 2 elites. And many question marks. I think it's probably that. Okay. What do we got? We got Oblivion early. This is kind of a really bad early draw. See how this goes. Yeah, not much to do about this one. I might use Explosive Ampule on this this fight, we'll see. Just to dodge out some of the damage. Lethality doesn't do much in this setting, unfortunately. Okay, well, that guy's dead this next turn, or I could throw the Ampule to prevent some damage. I think I'll be fine. With the extra health on Otzi, it won't be too bad. Okay. Guess I'll just poke you till you die. Little overkill, but that's fine. Just kind of slow roll him this turn. Saving that extra mana so we get extra mana this turn. Didn't end up needing it, but that's okay. Good habit to get into. We got Countdown again. I'll run it. Right now, I'm just trying to pick good cards with this character. Lost Wisp. Add the K, obtain Lost Wisp. Lost Wisp is whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. The K is at the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, take 2 damage. The Lost Wisp. In the distance is an odd sight. Mounds and mounds of deceased insects surrounding what looks like a small glowing moat. It seems to be an effective attractant for all manner of bugs, but you see it flash out some flames. You move closer to investigate. So we can capture the wisp, or we can search the area nearby. How many powers do we have? We have 3 powers. 8 damage AoE is no joke. I'm gonna take it. You approach the wisp cautiously. The closer you get, the more it reacts to your presence. When in arm's reach, you grasp it grasp the wisp, but it scalds you with a blast of hot steam. Still, you fumble and wrestle with the creature until into submission. Eventually, the wisp concedes, recognizes you as its new owner. Cool. Alright. We got early lethality. We got one of these guys. And I'll make sure I have enough block to get this guy stunned, I think. Tempting to use the wisp here for the bodyguard. I could use the wisp. Hang on. So how much damage? 11. Yeah, I will. Reduce the damage I take. The other option was to not play it and get the bonus from that as well. Okay, so we'll do this. And then you're dead, and then next turn we can do a really funny big hit. Although maybe that's a waste of turns. I don't know. Okay. Vulnerable. Wisp. 1 bazillion damage. Just for funsies. I'll take another countdown, because we're very, getting a lot of benefit from powers. I'm gonna remove one of my debuffs, assuming there's nothing else that I really want here. Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to Decay right away. Don't have enough money for that anymore. Cool. Alright. And... right, I want you buffed, because having a bunch of wisps on retain are really nice, really nice and good. I want to roll for... if your hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy, or we can get Finesse. I'm just gonna take Finesse. It's a very good card. Oh, this fucker. Alright. Yeah, it's retained, but it can only be played if it's the last card in your hand, and we've got an X card in our deck, so kind of hard to play around in a meaningful way. They've just added retain to a lot more characters, actually. It's a more common mechanic. The first attack or skill you play on each turn is placed on the top of your draw pile. Or we can choose one of 3 cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Random cards. I don't know if that's from my deck or if it's from my... how that works. I'm going to take Nostalgia, though. And I'm going to play this, because that's going to give me 2 mana next turn. And we're just going to take the extra damage. Okay. Oblivion. Okay. Pretty awesome damage output coming from this deck. Its defense is a little poor, but other than that, it's really, really strong. The damage output is really good. We should have a kill this next turn, assuming we draw our a big boy hit. Which we did. Goodbye. This is a strong-ass deck, dude. This is super good. Festive Pauper is 9 damage to all at the start of combat. Pretty good. We could get even more free energy. I mean, this is really good. Just we're making such good use of energy in this deck. It's really nice. Regal Pillow is very Whatevsky's, but I'll take it. No reason not to. Double Explosive Ampule is fantastic here. Yeah, that's a whole thing. So we got Borrowed Time, which means I can play this strike and do one of these. And we're just doing that so that way I can get the extra 2 mana on this turn. Okay. And we've got our first lethality going, which is very nice. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And I'll pop these eggs with this. That'll do some nice damage. We should have the kill this turn, depending on how the draw is. Yeah. So I probably didn't even need to use my Ampule. But that's okay, because I'll get a... Oh, I thought I'd get a card from this fight, but apparently not. Another lethality! Yes! Oh my god, it's so stupid. I do not want a normality. Hang on, what is this? Whenever this would be shuffled into draw pile, place it on top instead. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Field of man-sized holes. The sudden sight of a massive field gouged with large outlines of bodies stops you in your tracks. One of these outlines matches your own. It's perfect. Yeah, that is literally Junji Ito, isn't it? Precisely. Okay. What do I want to whir back around real quick? Probably Finesse. That'd be an awesome thing to have on Finesse. Seems good. It's a snug fit, but you squeeze yourself into the hole. The further you go, the darker it becomes. Eventually you see a faint light growing brighter, and reveal the other side. You step out unchanged, but now understand the intimate secrets of life. Neat. And we got the Froggo. The Froggerman. Not my favorite opponent. This guy's got some nasty spikes on him. That's for certain. We have more mana than we know what to do with. Okay, I think that's it for that turn. We're definitely in an interesting situation where we just ignore a lot of the cards in our deck. Okay, this is going to get very silly. How much damage is this doing? 24. Not bad. A little bit of a not great draw, but that's okay. Make it work. Here we go. It is time for the big damage. Wee! Oh man, I hope I get Chemical X. That would go so crazy in this build. Add Retain to a card in your hand. Do I need Retain on anything else in this deck? I don't think I do. Yeah, I think we just skip on these. I think our deck is getting into a pretty good spot. I just need to start trimming it. God damn, it's a lot of early damage. Wisp is super good. I'm really liking the Wisp that we've gotten. Been really helpful for damage output. Gonna be taking 8 damage here. I could buffer 8 damage, but I should save that for a boss fight, because they do like 40 damage sometimes in one hit, and it's just not as efficient as blocking it. Alright, Captain Orange, thank you for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. Hit him with one of those. And then we will get you to die. That'll put me in decent range of HP. Okay. Yeah, my build is very much single target focused for the most part. I'm trying to work in some extra stuff to help with that. And it is definitely improving things, but it could be better. I think we hit you and then we hit you. There we go. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. I feel like I've got some really strong stuff going on my build. Squeeze. Ostia deals 25 damage. Deals 5 additional damage for all other Ostia attacks. Meh. No escape. Apply 15 Doom plus additional 5 Doom for every 10 Doom already on this enemy. Or put 3 cards in your discard pile. From your discard pile into your hand and exhaust. What's the upgrade? Retain. That is what I was hoping. Probably upgrade that. Centennial puzzles, very nice. I'm gonna rest here because this guy hits really hard. Actually, I did just get an Eternal Feather proc. I think I got what I need. I think we can do it. I'm gonna be confident. Maybe that's stupid, but I want things to... I just want it to be good. I want it to work. Send it. Alright. This boss fight can be a little scary sometimes. I think we've got some good stuff to work with. I'm not too worried. Go ahead and slap that down on you. And we'll do some borrowed time. And, we're saving the mana. Okay. Got some nice goodies here. Ooh boy. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of damage. One of these, one of these, one of those. I might be able to get the kill here, actually, if I do the math. Vulnerable, we'll increase that quite a lot. We'll have 4... Wait. Yeah, we'll have 4 mana times... Hang on. Do I even need the Vuln? Hang on. If I go 4x35... That puts us at 140, you're at 142, so it'll guarantee... I don't even need to. I literally don't even need to use that. I can use the explosive ampule instead. Which seems like good value. There we go. And I know I could let him die to the Doom, but then he'd get 18 damage on me, so I'm just gonna hit him with this instead. This guy's gonna hit me for 6 damage instead. And I don't care. More countdown. Okay. Some relatively unpleasant damage, but nothing lethal. So, what would happen? I could have played my strike there. Okay, so we can dredge back up, eradicate, and... You weakened? You're not. So we'll bring this back as well. And that. There we go. Those. We'll draw to see what we get. Do one of those. And you're probably dead. God fucking damn. What a crazy boss fight. I'm so strong. Whenever attacks deal damage, they also apply that much doom. I mean, that's maybe a little overkill for what I'm doing. Deal 9 damage, deals 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. That's really cool, but I don't have any souls. Reperform is very meh. It's only attacks. I'm not really doing that many attacks. I think I skipped these. Okay. On to Act 3. And we've got this guy. What a mighty scythe! Yes, it's special made for vengeance. Does the hand need a weapon? So we've got... We can cook, which is very good. We can transform cards into maul, which is very whatever. Or we can start with block. Block is pretty good. Obviously, cook is insanely good. Let us cook. Let us cook. Thinking... What are we looking at here? How many... The elites are limited in number. Certain. How many bonfires can I get? Or how many... 2? I can get 2 total? That's kind of not great. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go that path then. Go this way. I think that's the it gets us a shop too, which is nice. Very nice, very nice. We do so much start of turn damage. It's kind of crazy. I think we'll... Are we blocking enough already? I don't think we are. Let's do that. Putrefy's tempting to cast here. Hang on. 16, 2 times 5. Yeah, we're fine. I think we're taking, like, no damage. A little bit of damage. No damage. Yeah. Exactly no damage. All according to plan. Can I dredge anything to help me here? To these 3. Hey, there's Oblivion. Nice. Oblivion could kill you in time, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. The debuffs on that thing, primarily. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. More powers! Okay. That guy's donezo. We'll just punch him once. And then next turn we'll get our cool big boy turn. Obviously I don't need to have this amount of damage, but it's pretty funny. It's so much overkill. I hope I get Chemical X at some point. That would go crazy. Dirge. Summon 4x times. Adds X souls into your draw pile. I could make use of that. That's actually a really nice alternative. Okay, we can get Sharp or we can enchant with draw. Hello, Sharpie. How's it going? Welcome on in. Sharp is actually so crazy on Eradicate. I'm gonna put that on for sure. That's a good damage multiplier right there. Been waiting to play Slay Spire for a while. Haven't had the chance. You gotta get it in there. Gotta get time or find the time. It's a good time. Very good video game. We'll save our 1 mana as we do. He's screaming. He's yelling about stuff. Okay. Reason to borrow time. I've got more than enough. I did the order wrong already. That's okay. Chemical X is a shop relic. Noted. Okay. You think he's dead? I'm pretty sure he's Omega Ultra dead. Hooray! I got somebody to hit really hard. That's fun. Got a cure all. I'm gonna dump the stable serum. I'll take a Grave Blast. It'd be nice to be able to pull the best cards of my deck back into my hand at this point. I feel like that matters a lot more now. This kind of suits. I'm gonna run this right away. Okay, we'll add 2 of these. Do one of those, and we'll just leave that so that way I can have it as extra mana. Yes! Yeah. Not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after that is going to be the date for it. All skill levels welcome. Okay. Defiance. Yeah, with any luck, it'll work out for people. Hell yeah, thank goodness. I'm hoping that most people who wanted to join will be able to make it. Okay. Is there anything that I really want to draw out of here that would be very good for me? Yeah. can draw my 0 costs. Another one of those on. Another lethality. That is definitely going to increase the overall damage output that I'm doing. Die! Holy fuck! Big damage. Did I hear you said you say people could help volunteer with announcing? Yeah, if you want to run your own stream and like jump in and be a so basically we'll have some TOs which will basically it's going to be 3-player lobbies and it's going to be the 1v1 plus an observer. And if you've got close enough ping to the two... Actually, I don't think you even need to worry about your ping. Because if you're observing, it won't matter. Yeah, so you'll just be able to commentate that. Very good. Whenever attacks deal damage, they also apply Doom. It is cool, but, like, Doom not that good for me. So, not that interested. Another Invoke might be nice, to be honest. Our deck has gotten a little bit thick. Okay, let me dump a strike. Dump 2 strikes. Yeah, that would be awesome, Sharpie. Having different people commentating would be really good. If you apply Doom to block, I think we will simply dump another one of these. Should I take production? I think I will. And I think I'll also take Master of Strategy. Inkor, very nice. Yeah, it should be fun, Sharpie. Okay. Do some of this, some of that. What do you mean it's dying? Like, it's not working consistently anymore, or it's just running out of battery? Because one of those is awful, the other one not so bad. Can I just kill him right now? I think I can. I'm pretty sure he's just dead. Yep. That's fucked up. Holy shit. Who am I fighting? Yeah, I don't need to do anything about him. I think our deck is good. We don't need to add anything. These two. Might as well prime this guy to die next turn. Actually, no, I should save the mana for the extra hit. Got a bit of an awkward scenario here in that we do not have the ability to block any damage. So we're just gonna kill the guy doing 15 damage. There we go. Owned. Poor kitties. They're snoozing. They're on the couch. Right there. Snoozing their okays. Pokemon Champions is releasing on Nintendo Switch. I don't know that one. OG Switch, not 2. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay. We'll putrefy you, and then we'll do some of this, and some of that, and some of this, and then some of that, and then some of this, and then you'll die in one hit, apparently. It's insane. That's the new competitive game they're using. Oh, that's cool. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw 1 card. Do I have any ethereals in my deck? I have ethereal powers. So not very good. Actually, no, for 0 cost that is good. That's 0 cost, deal 9 damage. That's awesome. And maybe draw stuff as well. Okay. Running a little low on defense in my deck, but we'll see how this goes. Doing these. Defend up a little bit. One of these and one of those. There we go. Pretty good. I think we die on Osti. Oh, no, he lived. Nice. Very good. And we'll make next turn lethal. This will give me more mana. This should hit very hard. Okay. How hard is this hitting? 22? Times 12 is 264. Not quite lethal. Do one of these. And now it is lethal. That's pretty good, dude. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, my build is kind of fucking cracked. I'll throw another Invoke in here. They're pretty good. We never finished our Stone Sword, which is sad. The Trial. You join a line of people entering a massive building. As you pass under a golden archway... Oh god, not the dual golden archways, chat. Horns blare, confetti explodes, and streamers glide down from the ceiling. Entered 508. You are the decider for today's trial. Reject. You are not allowed to reject. Serve as today's decider, I guess. You sit in the chair of decision-making, and the trial begins. A nondescript woman with a hard-to-read face steps forward. She is charged with the crime of theft and con artistry. When the woman speaks, you believe her, but ample witnesses attest to her misdeeds. Both sides of the story are compelling. The crowd bellows, "Decide! Decide! Decide!" Add doubt to your deck, gain 2 card rewards. Add doubt to your deck, transform 2 cards. Oh my fucking god, not doubt, dude. I did not ever play Ball X Pit. It does look good though. Am I crazy, or is this game kind of ass? You're crazy. This game is fun as fuck. What do you mean? I don't want to add cards necessarily. I definitely don't want to transform cards because all my shit is good. Oh, are you saying Ball X Pit is kind of ass? Yeah, I don't know anything about Ball X Pit, so I can't speak about it. Go ahead and do one of these. That's doo-doo. We got another lethality. Let's go. You aren't totally sure, but making the... It is decided. You aren't totally sure, but making the hard choice, you think the evidence is adequate. Did you really make the right call? Okay. Let us cook. We can get rid of doubt, and we can get rid of our last defend. And then we only have, like, 1 defend in the whole deck, which is... a bit of a meme, but our whole deck is an engine to do, like, a bazillion damage one time. Or I guess not one time, but, you know, it does a lot of damage when I want it to. When I'm all set up. Okay. That's a good start. Big hand. Very big hand. And we open up using all these for sure. Okay. Little bodyguard action. And then we hit him with the Dirge into Wisp. Actually, we do Invoke. And then Dirge Wisp. There we go. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. We got more lethality in the deck, apparently. How much more lethality do we have? We still have more. It is crazy how much lethality I got on this run, dude. This is crazy power. Okay, we got Page Storm. Draw me some more. There's my lethality. Okay. And then... yeah, I am threatening lethal. That is for certain. Okay, we're only on... I'll do another soul. That way I can draw into more draw. And then I can do another invoke. To give me more mana for this turn. And I guess I'll do putrefy this turn to set up for next turn. And then next turn I'm going to do 1 bazillion damage. I really hope it passes on to the next enemy. I don't know if it will. I could just do a Giga Dirge instead of Eradicate, because Eradicate's not going to go on to the next target. Maybe that's the play. Maybe I do that instead. I think that is what I'll do. Is I'll just do 1 giant fucking Dirge. Big mode. Okay. And then we'll do this so that way I can have the thing. Yeah, we're not gonna overkill the door. We'll just overkill the other thing. Yeah, I guess I'm drawing into more drawing. Bruh. Let me stop. Okay. There we go. Hello, Spider Colo. Welcome. Okay. This is stupid. Okay, here we go. That's good. Hello! Do I just end turn here? I think I do. And then we'll kill him this next turn. Okay. Here we go. Prepare to fucking die, idiot. One of these, and then one of these, and then one of these into... this. This. And then this. This. And then I think he dies in 1 hit, right? I think he's dead, Zo. I think he's extremely dead. Maybe, I don't know. 48 times 18. I guess I'll do the math. 48 times 18. 864. Alright. There we go. It took a couple rounds. But it turns out this character is pretty good. Architect, you killed my parents. You killed my friend. You killed my life. And now I'll kill you. Vengeance, is it? No, thank you. Alright. There's my first win on this character. I got a Necrobinder. Is that what they're called? That was sick as hell. That was super fun. I definitely am looking forward to playing more of that character. What do we got? Tales from the Spire. Ka! Such a humiliating defeat. Their places of worship and sacrifices desecrated over and over by ruinous invaders. has Mazaleth forsaken us. Food within the Spire has become scarce as the bug population surges. The flock escape to the lower rungs of the Spire and scrape by on seaweed and sewer critters. Unlocked event, Trash Heap. Cool. We've got this. Incident report. Accidentally entered a conflict between a boulder-throwing individual and flying automatons. Jack Topher Groots, fighter, crushed by boulder. Jose Paxo, fighter, fell in a hole. Big Ed, bard, shot by construct. Garbo Doby, healer, touched grass. SMH my head. Temi Mondes, arcanist, whereabouts unknown. We got a Bone Flute. Asti attacks, whenever Asti attacks, gain 2 block. That's good. Funerary Mask. At the start of each combat, add 3 souls to your draw pile. That's nice. Whenever a non-minion enemy dies to Doom, heal 3 HP. That's pretty good. Not bad. What do we got here? Oh my god. Beautiful. The Necrobinder. We were but meant to survey the preliminary floors, but it proved nothing like we expected. Such wondrous wildlife, curious artifacts, and even wandering traders. From whence have these marvels arrived? Our team seems intent on hoarding riches, but at least my enthusiasm is shared by Giovan. I probably spelled it, whatever. We have fallen madly in love, and we shall welcome a child into our lives. Wow, that wholesome. 33 Doom. That's pretty good. A couple souls and a summon brew. Necrobinder transcends mortality. Ascensions are available at the start of a run. And then we've got the daily. Ooh, daily available now. A being of immense power exercises his mastery of form and space once a day, shifting the very nature of the Spire. You can now play randomized challenge once a day. Wow. There we go. Alright, folks. Well, just in case this ends up being a YouTube video, thank you very much for watching. This was a sick run. I'm very pleased with it. And, yeah, hopefully you're also having fun with the Necrobinder, because they seem pretty darn good. I like them.